Crime, security, wildlife. On board with the Miami Water Cops. Today, animal abusers. The Wildlife Patrol are on their track.
If they did it, they could be in big trouble.
Night attack. Will the security students be up to the test?
A few little exercises tonight to keep these guys up a little bit. I'm probably going to go aboard the boat and I'm going to turn the radar off.
And other water cops diving into trouble.
I got it hooked through both railings. We need to get a game plan together because this is...
7 a.m., the police gym, downtown Miami. Water cops Lily Bethencourt, Cesar Carbana, John Cunnill, and Lazaro Alfonso are pumping iron. They've got to be fit for their job, and they're allowed an hour of their working day to work out. It's shaping up to be quite a day. But it's not boat patrol for them today. They're police divers, and they've been called in to help out the Coast Guard with a dive.
The Coast Guard might ask us to dive for them. We have an agreement with Customs that, if they have something going on which involves diving, they'll call us. When they want some of the Haitian boats checked for drugs or something that they might be carrying in the hull, they'll call us in and we'll dive for them. We're pretty good about helping them out any way we can.
Every job is different. This time they'll be trying to recover sunken equipment.
Right now we're going to the Miami Beach Coast Guard station. One of their, metal walkways fell in, so they need us to hook it up for them so a crane can pull it out of the water. So that's where we're headed to now.
The 10,000 islands on the west coast of Florida. Wildlife patrolman Felix Collazo works the water. His powers are the same as a police patrolman, but his job is also to protect the wildlife in the Everglades. Part of his work is to monitor protected species like the osprey.
This is right here. They look a little bit like bald eagles. A lot of people confuse them with a bald eagle, but they're actually called ospreys. Beautiful bird. See, she acts like she's real big. That's what I'm here for, Make sure that animals like that have homes and are not harassed by anybody. To me, this is not a job. I can't believe I get paid for this.
The Special Ops Training Course. These 4 guys are training to become private security agents on the water. They've been put through their paces just to get this far. Now the real test. 24 hours defending the boat. Don Edwards and Casey Morgan are in the military. They're highly skilled, but a boat is an alien environment for them. For novice Luso Filo, it's been tough to keep up. And Trenton Mello, a private security agent who wants to work on boats, still has a lot to learn. It's after midnight. It's cold and dark. Instructor Dave Kellerman is testing how the trainees respond to security threats. And conditions are deteriorating.
Piloted traffic due to lack of visibility.
There you go.
Fog rolled in. We got about 5-meter visibility, and it's going to add some fun to the training we're going to do later tonight. May not get much sleep. There it is.
There it is, okay.
Using radar, they'll be tracking Kellerman's Zodiac dinghy.
Ball range is a pretty good range for where you're at now.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to see something as small as the Zodiac?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Conditions are a thick fog, thick enough for the Coast Guard to shut down the area to boat traffic. Basically, they told all vessel traffic to stop where they're at. and wait till the fog is lifted, till they clear.
But Kellerman ignores the warning. This is perfect cover to launch his attack. Will he be able to catch the trainees off guard?
Right on our north.
Yeah, this is the Zodiac signature right here. It's going to be long, it's just that's the way it is.
They track Kellerman on the radar. So far, they've kept him in sight, but he's about to spring a surprise.
Yeah, this is him right here.
We're going to do a few little exercises tonight to keep these guys up a little bit. Obviously, they're pretty well attuned now to using the radar. So what I'm going to do is tell them they don't have the use of the radar this time, and they're going to have to use some night vision goggles.
Get that radar turned off, and I want everyone involved in the exercise. That's on the security watch, over.
Roger, good copy.
Let me know when you have that radar off.
All right, the radar's off.
Okay, let me get set up out here, and we'll just do a few things. Just tell me what you see.
Now what we'll do is, the current's going to take us back that way, so I'm going to go ahead and paddle up and see how close I can get to them before they see me.
Will the trainees be ready for him? In Miami Beach, the water cops arrive at the scene of their dive. Officer Julius Wiggins is in charge of the dive to recover a metal walkway which underwater could rip through the hull of a boat.
Right in here.
Between that box and the car, so
Right in here. It should be right in here. The way it looks like it's light, but it's not that light that it's going to really go out far. So it should be within 5 or 10 feet of the wall. All right. Once you find it, just hook the line to it. Look where you want to hook the chain into so we can secure it. Well, when you guys are ready.
We have several different types of diving masks. I like using this one because it doesn't fall off your face. It has several straps, and the way the air goes through it, it never fogs up.
I wear the wetsuit. You know, some of it is because of the cold and for protection. You know, you never know what's down there. And, you know, I like to have my legs protected.
All right. When whoever's ready to go, let me know. Once they find it, tie the rope off, and we're not going to hook the chain up until the train's here.
They'll be taking a waterproof camera on the dive. It's a vital aid for underwater crime scene investigations. John Cunnill is on camera duty.
I'm going to give you hand signals through this line.
Okay.
All right? Here's the way it's going to work. 1 is the back away from them. Okay? 2 is just to move in a little.
Okay.
That's all it is, okay?
I've never dove here before. I don't know how deep it is. I don't know what obstructions are down there. If I could see that it's clear, I wouldn't mind doing it normally, but to jump into something where you can't see, you don't know how deep it is kind of dangerous.
Dangerous may be, but it's a job that has to be done.
Everybody else did. Why be the oddball?
Right down to the bottom here. Okay? Should be.
10,000 islands. It's Felix's job to seek out the people who are flouting Florida's strict wildlife protection laws.
How you doing? I'm gonna pull right next to you, okay? Any good on the fishing?
17-inch trout, but I'll let him go. I don't eat the trout.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't.
Was he big one or?
17 inches.
Yeah. Okay.
What are they, 15 to 20 on the trout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well, I don't eat the trout anyway, but
Okay.
you want to see fishing licenses?
Yeah, you have those?
Sure.
A nice aluminum boat.
Well, you know, these guys pay $30,000 for their flat boats, and you know, I can get in the same spot that they do and everything, you know?
This is comfortable, too.
Palm Beach 4460.
Suddenly on the radio there's a call. Headquarters have received a tip-off. An osprey has nested on a boat and the boat owner has been seen destroying the nest. Felix is in the area. He'll take up the case.
Sorry, that's Gwen's license.
Hang on, hold on 1 second.
Sure.
At the Lou, on Scott Drive in Marco Island.
patrol there. Go ahead.
Go ahead and give it to him, Vince. He's down there.
10-4, 4465.
Palm Beach, I heard you. Could you 10-9 so I can write down the information?
10-4. The complaint number is going to be 0143 so far.
So far.
Who own a white boat with blue tarp, Osprey nest off the boat. The name of it is possibly At the Loo.
At Blue, she said?
God drives way down the south end of the island, down Caxamas.
Is it by Caxamas?
Yeah.
Apparently there's a boat that disturbed an osprey nest. We're gonna find out where it is and see if we can catch them. It's a misdemeanor to harass an osprey in any way. So if they did it, they could be in big trouble. So we'll see what happens.
The osprey is a federally protected bird. Felix has got to get back to his truck and proceed on land. Special Ops. Instructor Dave Kellerman is about to launch a simulated attack on the boat. It's a test of the trainee's ability to track activity in the dark. Kellerman drifts silently up to his target.
You guys have an engine problem? Huh? Don't speak English? What? You're going the wrong way, Cuba South.
Kellerman's playing the part of someone whose boat is out of fuel and drifting.
We need fuel.
It's his cover for an attack on the boat.
These guys just drifted into the boat. They're asking for fuel. You're gonna have to back away from the vehicle for a minute, sir.
What vehicle? Come on. We need some fuel. Where's the spotlight, man?
They've failed. Their job was to prevent any boat getting this close. Kellerman spells out what could have happened in a real attack.
Boom. 3 people were killed. 3 people were killed immediately. You guys got your hands in your pockets. There you go. Why did it take so long to get to the spotlight? You guys should have lit us up as soon as you saw us approaching the bow. Don't shoot me with that, boy. The only guy with a gun in his hand. When you see a boat approaching, light it up with a searchlight if they're drifting down on you. Why are you guys so quiet? Don't you think I'm cold out here? I think you're an idiot. That's gonna cost you.
Kellerman's not impressed. And after the break, things go from bad to worse.
I don't want to belabor the point, but the idea is don't get cocky and think you know where someone's at and then not communicate the information to everybody on the security watch.
Wildlife policeman Felix Collazo checks out an anonymous report. An osprey nest has been disturbed, a federal offense.
Right now I'm heading towards the address that the subjects are at. The osprey decided to make a nest on their boat, but then today they came along and took the nest out of there. That's fine that they do that, but they need to let somebody know because the osprey is a protected species. That osprey might not have another place to nest. So we'll see what happens.
3465.
Palm Beach, I'm 1097 at this complaint. 1048.
10-4, 14 hours.
What's going on? I had somebody call the office and say that there was a bird that was nesting on a boat.
Oh, no, we would never mess with a nest.
Okay.
No, as a matter of fact, my wife is, you can't even kill an insect around her, but they started throwing some sticks and stuff on there.
Yeah, because that's what they do. They just they bring big sticks.
Well, and there was everything. I mean, there was shells, there was seaweed, there was branches.
Oh, yeah, they pick up everything.
Yeah.
So they built nests low off the ground a little bit.
Right.
So they can, I guess it's so they can see fish and they feel comfortable building a nest low, closer to the ground.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Do you mind if I look in your boat?
No, go right ahead.
I'll be right back.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Felix is on his way to check out the facts. Miami Beach Coast Guard Station. The water cops are diving for a dangerous underwater hazard, a sunken metal walkway.
When you find it, give me 3 tugs.
A monitor on the dockside is linked to their underwater camera.
They found it all right.
They've found it. But hoisting it out of the water will be the difficult part.
All right, listen. When the crane gets here, I'll slide the chain down.
All right.
Okay?
The cranes arrived, but there's still no plan on exactly how they're going to pull the walkway out.
I got it hooked! I got it hooked through both railings.
Right.
Yeah, we need to get a game plan together because this is
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out how you had it hooked.
It's upright. The railings that you would walk down, there's
Right.
a railing on each
Right.
side. One strap's hooked to one railing, one strap's hooked to the other side railing.
And that's what you did. You went through one eye and hooked it, right?
Right.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's going to be a dangerous maneuver. They've got to get the crane head down to the submerged walkway and make sure it doesn't hit them in the process.
Caesar, the spring on there is real tight, so you're gonna have to pull it in real hard. Can you hook it, Louie? Caesar, I got another one.
Success. Underwater, this piece of metal could have ripped a boat from end to end. They've been in the sea for an hour and a half. They're cold and tired, but they've pulled it off.
You see them?
Felix is going over to investigate the alleged scene of crime. He looks for evidence of a nest and any human tampering. Exhibit A.
I have no idea what kind of fish that is. Looks like some kind of blowfish. They probably try to eat it and they figured they couldn't. I don't see any signs of the people disturbing them. I mean, they're still there. I mean, when I came in, there were 2 of them right there. There probably was a nest there before, but I mean, I can't prove that.
Felix calls the head biologist on the Fish and Wildlife Commission.
Hey Lara, how you doing? 4482. It's 2 ospreys making a nest on top of a boat. What can I do to keep these ospreys off this boat? Because they're having a conflict with the boat owner. You know, the ospreys are making a mess on the boat and dropping fish and all kinds of stuff there.
Her job is to determine whether there's been a violation of the law. But Felix is also hoping for a solution.
I called the head biologist in West Palm Beach and I told her about the situation and what's going on in your boat. She says that you're not in violation.
Good.
If you see them putting a nest, take the twigs off and throw them in the water.
I don't want to kill no chicks or nothing.
It won't.
Okay.
They're not having
Yeah.
any eggs in it.
Well, where can I get them to go so
This is
that...
what's going to happen. Okay. Get you some balloons. You know
Okay.
the ones that have helium. They're shiny.
Right.
They don't like that aluminum color, like foil, like
Right.
aluminum foil. She also said get aluminum foil and put it around there.
Okay.
And they don't like that either. So anything shiny,
Right.
they
Well, that's good to know.
keeps them from being there. You get you some balloons or something, and they'll say, "Oh, this is not the place to live."
Good to see you.
Okay, you have a good day. I probably made a friend because I educated him and I told him what he can do and what we could do for him. I really don't think that he meant any harm in taking the twigs off if he did, and he wasn't breaking the law, so that's good.
Under a thick blanket of fog, the Special Ops trainees are on alert for another simulated attack. Kellerman is giving them a second chance to defend the boat without radar, but they're about to get it badly wrong. Kellerman circles the boat in the darkness, looking for a way in, and finds it easier than it should be. They were supposed to have the radar switched off, but it sounds like they may have cheated.
Got pretty close that time.
We're tracking you all the way.
Yeah, we saw you on the radio.
Radar. Why'd you have the radar on?
We had it off
Oh, no.
now. We just when you started playing a game, we turned it off for about 30 seconds when you were over there.
Yeah, but the idea was to have it off totally.
I turned the radar on.
You didn't know we were there until you turned the radar on.
No, they did. No, I knew where you were the whole time. Both times.
How?
Intuition, and also I know where you cut your engines, and I just followed your drift.
They don't all seem to be telling the same story.
Turn the radar on to see where he was at. That means you guys weren't communicating to him exactly where we were. You say you were tracking us the whole time. I don't believe you saw us the whole time.
I thought we were all pretty well aware of where you were, and we did communicate to each other.
Well, I'm getting two different stories.
No, you're getting that you turned the radar on.
Okay, when I tell you guys we're going to do an exercise, and you turn the radar on, and the idea of the exercise is to detect where a boat is without using the radar, you ought to all be in agreement that do it the way you were instructed to do it. Don't get cocky and think you know where someone's at, and then not communicate the information to everybody on the security watch. Idea is communication. That's the end of the exercise.
The trainees have failed again. Kellerman is angry and disappointed. Case closed for Felix.
Yeah, 10-4, Lieutenant.
The cops are all washed out. And on the boat, the trainees are in the state known as relaxed awareness.